This here is Ike, a sword wielder from the Fire Emblem series. Ike is here on the right, and he's a pretty basic character to learn the mechanics of the game with. He has a good side B, which when charged up leads into a dash that hurls him across the stage, as seen here. Other than the dash, Ike is a pretty generic sword character, with the exception of being heavier and hitting a little harder. He's also slower than most characters, as seen by comparing his running to Lucina here. You can see that Lucina just dashes much quicker in comparison. Next is Ike's up B, where he throws his sword up in the air, catches it, and then comes back down, which is a move that has a lot of range and verticality. Doesn't seem like it should be possible, but hey, Smash Bros. His moves are easy to chain into each other, like that neutral air and in regular smash attack. Here's a little demo of all of his aerial attacks: the back air, the forward air, the up air and down air. Those are all executed by swinging the right stick around in the air. And then you just sort of go for the fighting. One mechanic of the game that is very important is recovering, and that is defined as anything that involves getting back up on the stage. Because you die when you go off the screen, you want to try your hardest to get back to the stage once you've been hit. There are many different ways to maneuver back to the screen. For example, you can use the up B if you wanted to. You can also use the side B. Just depending on where you are, depends on how you should get back onto the stage. The challenge is making the split-second decision as to how to get back. Here's an example of that side B to get back to the ledge. The ledge is also another interesting mechanic, as your character will grab it if they don't make it all the way back up. You can do a couple different things from the ledge. I'll get on the ledge here. So when you're on the ledge, you can do a couple different things. You can hang there and eventually fall. You can attack from the ledge, you can jump from the ledge, or you can just regularly get up. So mixing it up is the key to besting your opponent. Conversely, if your opponent is down on the ledge, your goal is to try and read them and stop them from getting back up. Recovery is a whole part of the game. Stopping your opponent from getting back up, or edge guarding, is a mechanic that has a whole lot of depth to it, which is one of the many great things about Smash Bros.
Right, yeah, this is Shulk. He's a cool dude with a sword. He's not using it right now.
Yeah, he has a cool sword.
He's got his punches, standard sword stuff. Side slash, backslash, and slash. And then a counter, which he can use to block incoming fire. But his most unique thing is he has Monado arts, which are this giant tree of skills. So we got Smash.
Yo, it actually changes in the Buster Sword.
We got Shield, we got Speed, and we got Jump. So first, we're going to do Jump. Jump is basically what it sounds like. It lets you jump really high, but it makes you more susceptible to defense. So if I had it and somebody attacked me, that would hurt really bad. And you see, I can't jump as high as I could when I have jump. So coming up next, we got Speed, which is exactly what it sounds like. It just makes me run really fast. But it also kills me.
Oh, no, yeah.
It also makes my hits weaker. So you see I do 24, 25, but when I have speed,
yeah, there it is.
My hits are a lot weaker.
Yeah, it's doing like 1 to 2% off these attacks instead of the usual 4.
Alrighty, so next we are going to show off Shield. Now Shield, obviously, it makes you less susceptible to fly off. So when you have a higher percentage, you will not get knocked back as far. But in return, it makes you jump less and do less, jump shorter and do less.
It makes you
damage.
heavier, basically.
Yes. So you see, this is my normal jump,
And boom, there it is.
this is my jump when I have shield. It's a lot shorter, and I'm just a lot slower running around.
But as a result, it's harder to get knocked off the map.
Exactly. And after that, we've got Buster. Let's get a better angle at it. We got Buster. And Buster here ups his damage count by a lot, but lowers his defense and ability to knock people off the map. So you see, compared to the 1 damage he was doing before, we're doing like a good
2 to 3 on these basic attacks.
Yeah. And you see, even though he's at 100, he doesn't die,
No.
which is really bad. But sometimes it's helpful when you're doing combos and such. And finally, we have our Smash. Basically, this one is like the opposite of Buster. It doesn't do as much damage as Buster would, but it makes people fly farther when they're hit. So it's easier to, you activate this one when you're trying to KO people. Like that.
Like that. Immediate. It did 6 damage, but it murked him off the map.
Brutal. Alright, and you'll see, right after you use a Monado art, it takes a while to charge back up.
Right.
See,
But you have
use
5 to
Slash
pick from.
immediately after. But yeah, you can just rotate through any of them at any time. So
Right.
it's perfect. Alright, oh, that's a good one.
That's the home button. Hey.
I was trying to start. We can just show off the counter or something real quick.
Oh yeah, get him to hit you. Another thing that Shulk has is his counter.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
That's a really bad visual start.
it's not an attack.
There we go. Okay.
Wow, you didn't even counter it. Wow. Boom, and you come back and you just smack him.
It's basically just like literally a counter attack.
Yeah, counter attack.